wrong? Well, today I'm investigating the story to see if Steal a Brain Rot killed Grow Garden. First, let's go all the way back to when Grow Garden was at its peak, breaking world records, hitting the news, and even adults joining the fun.
And at the strawberries.
And the owner Jandel had created a game bigger than Fortnite, but how? Well, that's because Grow Garden brought something brand new to Roblox, the ability to host live events. And these events would happen weekly, starting just an hour before an update. And during this time, the players had a chance to get their hands on the rare seeds and exclusive pets that only could be attainable if you participated, like this chicken zombie. And after the event was over, the players would spend their time checking out the brand new update. So why is Grow Garden dying? Well, when the players thought we were entering a new peak with an event that brought us a full anime battle and a max player count of 22 million players. But soon after, the creativity started to disappear. And in the recent weeks, the live events have been boring. So boring that even Jandel has been sleeping. He's been missing, and he's either been cooking an insane update or, well, Grow Garden's in trouble. And the only one left to run the game is DJ Jai, a small but known developer for the game. And well, for Steal a Brain Rot, the opposite effect happened. We soon saw the game rise to the top and introduce something that would change Roblox forever. You see, Steal a Brain Rot is a game that follows trends, and the current trend is the Italian brain rots. But the weird part is, these trendy games usually die out in a few weeks, as most of the time, these games are known for their AI slop. I mean, even Brain Rot was accused of this. But what set them apart from the competition was an owner known as Sammy Spider. Now, some say that Sammy isn't the real owner, as he copied Steal a Character, a game where you steal characters from famous movies and video games like Minecraft Steve. While this was controversial for Sammy, some even saying Scammy Sammy, but Sammy saw an opportunity, and he transformed it into what we have today. And he wasn't the only one to think this way. You see, the creator of Grow Garden, Jandel, did the same thing. He had acquired Grow Garden in its early development stage, when it looked like this. And he added his own twist into the game, like pets, seed packs, and even mutations for both plants and eggs. And this strategy of innovating an existing game rose both Grow Garden and Steal a Brain Rot to the most played games. But in May of 2025, Grow Garden averaged 3 million players, and Steal a Brain Rot was lucky enough to barely even reach 1 million. But as time went on, things began to change. As when the weeks went by, new updates would release in Grow Garden. Steal a Brain Rot would begin to take notes. First, the owner Sammy would add mutations to the brain rots like gold, diamond, and even rainbow, something we already see in Grow Garden. Second, weather events started occurring around the map, applying new mutations like lava from the molten lava storm. And would you believe that Grow Garden already has this same weather event in game? But what you don't have is this OG ticket, so make sure to claim it by subscribing to become a part of the OG Spot game. Because of this, Steal a Brain Rot was unable to surpass the heights of Grow Garden, as they were only copying. And the only thing that was growing for the game was the negative feedback, like Sammy being called a thief and Sammy equals bad. Wow, I'm not sure how Sammy will recover, until we started turning this hate into fuel that drives you to even greater success. So Sammy started building a team, focusing on what made Grow Garden so special, and he started implementing creative and unique updates. Like today, we have the brand new crafting update, and this machine lets you add random brain rots to create something like the Sahur combination. And these crafting recipes are not only cool, but can be rotated out, and we get to see the Los Bros. There was something unique here, and Steal a Brain Rot would continue adding from Grow a Garden. Let's see if you spot something weird. Yeah, it seems the shop owners look really familiar to our beloved Sam and Steven from Grow a Garden. So it's pretty obvious that Sammy is taking notes from Grow a Garden. And sometimes it's not a bad thing to have creative inspiration. As of recently, Steal a Brain Rot has been hosting live events. When the event starts, Sammy walks out and snaps his finger, and the entire game changes. You see, now it's not just an NPC shooting lasers from his eyes or raining tacos. Maybe it is. But the colors, the atmosphere, everything is different. Several weather events are happening all at once. This was so crazy that even Jandel had to take notes from Sammy. And now